marriages.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
See, because a man gonna be a man, he gonna have four or five girlfriends or wives or whatever. But a lady have to be a lady. She got to stand up for herself.
Mm-hmm.
See, you don't leave your husband to go to a single man
Mm-hmm.
because you don't know nothing about it. Look how that man took that woman on that plane and dogged her out. You know that movie we saw?
Yeah, now this house over here.
Mm-hmm.
The man he married this woman, and they went on a honeymoon. He threw the lady
Uh-huh. He
over the
could
boat
kill
in the
you.
water and killed her.
He could kill you.
Yeah,
You talking about that on that ship? Kiki
yeah,
and them was on that same ship.
yeah.
But see,
On their
What now?
honeymoon,
What happened?
they just got married and they went on their honeymoon and they was looking over the thing. He picked her up and threw her over there, and killed her.
Threw his wife over
Threw his
there.
wife over the
mm-hmm.
thing,
Well,
over the balcony, and
Wonder
killed her.
why?
I don't know.
incident that we went on the riverboat,
Mm-hmm.
and this girl with this guy, and she kept running up to that thing, and he kept grabbing her. We kept running to telling her to get back. See, she pretended she had quit her husband for this other guy. He was single.
Mm-hmm.
So what she did, her husband died, and she married. And I don't think she never get married again. She would just stay with him. And he died. She still ain't got nothing. Cause see, I think he
Both
had a
men
wife.
died.
See, he had a wife,
Mm-hmm.
and the wife and the kids gets everything.
Mm.
See, just like me, if for instance Harris divorced me, okay, he thought that he wasn't gonna give me them because I don't have any kids,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm the first wife. The first wife gets everything, whether you married to him, like if you live with him so many years, common law, women get money from the men.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like Harris divorced me, he gave me alimony. Okay, when the what's kind of come when they give me that pay, a check will come in there for me too.
Mm-hmm.
He don't have to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
But by
I see.
see,
Mm-hmm.
you have to kind of keep on a person. So why would you put him? And he supposed to retire and he been with him for all these years or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You get a man that you don't know nothing about. You really
Mm-hmm.
don't know nothing about.
Mm-hmm. So
Not really.
so you
He may
tell.
be a murderer or a thief.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
You have to dig in people's sometimes background. Sometimes you have to dig.
They got it now where you can do background checks on
Yeah, do
people.
background. Don't now see. He wants you to help him get business, but then he trying to take you from your husband.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
So what would he do? Just don't have nothing to do. While he be trying to do his stuff, he gone do what he got to do.
Yeah, we
But
talking
don't
to the
you don't
we
you
talking
hang
we
with it,
talking to the women out there. We
Mhm.
trying to let them because this going on the internet, auntie.
But don't hang with him.
Uh-huh. So these women around here who thinking the grass is greener on the other side, I guess.
Get a baby just to be with that man.
Come on, take it away.
That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you go with my husband, like get a child.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he gonna take. Okay, he may take care of that child,
Mm-hmm.
but he still got to bring it. He still got to support that wife.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't want to learn. See, there's a lot of men got kids out there. They don't never give them anything.
Mm-hmm.
Some other men are taking care of other people's children,
Mm-hmm.
and they know that's their kids, but they won't take care of them. So that's why when they stop them from marrying all these different women. You get 5 or 6 wives and dropping them in there. They stop that.
Mm-hmm.
The first wife gets everything. That really don't. I didn't get no divorce. He did.
Mm-hmm.
So I still get my money every month. Then he had to give me money too.
Mm-hmm. So now, what
So
about these women though trying to run around with folks' husbands?
Yeah,
They are dying.
yeah.
Yeah, cause
Them
see,
women
we
are
need to talk about that
dying.
Yeah,
too.
that's
'Cause-
true too. Yeah.
and some of them be married,
They
married
dying.
women
They
trying to run
dying.
around with other folks'
They
husbands.
finding them dead with. They don't know what kind of disease they got.
Mm-hmm.
Just like he can just like really go have sex with you. He don't know what she got. She
Mm-hmm.
may have this junk on her skin, or in her mouth, or
Mm-hmm.
on her hand. You don't ever know. So most time when I go out and I always keep me a wet paper towel or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because the man can just go in the bedroom and don't even You know what I mean? So
And then,
that's
but
like
auntie, they
germs.
claim you can't catch
Yes, you can.
infection
Yes,
by
you can.
touching something.
Yes,
Talking about,
you can.
or sitting on a stool. They
Yes,
say
you
ain't no
can.
such thing.
Yes, you can.
So you got
That
the
that
only
that
way to
drip.
get these infections is through sex. Is that true?
No. You can catch it if I shake your hand and I be the dug of it. What kind?
Mm-hmm.
If I got gonorrhea, you gonna get gonorrhea.
Yeah.
They claim they can't. The
They
doctor
don't.
said
The
there's no
doctor
such
is lying.
thing.
I tell you, the is lying. If I have an infection and that makes me, we both gonna have infection. We both gonna get them shots in our ass or anywhere.
Oh, they can leave it on doorknobs?
Anywhere.
Now, the doctor said that ain't true.
Well, see, the doctor don't. That's what I'm telling you. That's
Uh-huh.
why so many people are dying.
Mm.
See, you learn that. They tell you to wash your hands.
They claim them sexually transmitted, not communicable.
No, communicable transmit. I can cough in your face right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can blow my breath and I got halitosis. Your breath will be smelling like my. You know what I mean?
That's true.
See, so that's like.
But auntie, now what's going on?
Contagious, communicate. Like,
Let's talk about this.
This pillow here.
Mm-hmm.
And you come and get this pillow. I may have infection in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you come and get it. Then you look at your hand tomorrow. You got blisters.
Oh Lord. Uh-huh.
See, that's spreading diseases.
Mm-hmm.
See, the doctor don't know it all. He just trying to make money.
Right.
See, so I had 15, 20, when I came up there, I had all them doctors. Now I got 2 doctors.
Okay. Narrowed
I
it
got
down
a
to 2.
medical one and a certain medical and a hub. Now that's 2 doctors. They doing me better. I ain't been down since I've been going to these 2 doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Because this one man is doing better than them 5 or 6. Oh, you got an infection. You may not have it. Oh, we got to cut you. They cut you open. They don't sterilize. You know they can't sterilize all that stuff.
There you
They
go.
don't have enough workers.
Mm-hmm. And then they got germs that can come out
On
their
their
gloves,
hand, on
come
their
through
hand.
their gloves at you.
So you got to take care of self.
Uh-huh. Well, auntie, let me talk to you. Now we got some folks out there that's practicing this root magic, okay? The root. And what's going on with these people? They practicing the roots, and the people that come to them for help, if they got something, say for instance, they say, well, I can hear something walking around my house dragging his feet. Then why is the root worker also hearing the same thing later on? That's contagious too, ain't it?
No, this what you call it?
So in other words,
It's
why?
you're wiser. You see, God give us this gift,
Mm-hmm.
but He ain't gonna give us what we can just cure. He give you a gift to help. You help do something. You're not curing. You helping them. And you can help them out of positions that they get into.
Okay, so
Just
if
like
this
my feet
lady
burning.
done, okay, look now, auntie, the lady done called up on the phone and said, at nighttime when I'm sleeping, I can hear something chattering and scraping and scratching. And then the root worker trying to come up with a solution, and then now the root worker hearing the same thing she in.
She's not hearing on nothing. She's trying to get her money.
Okay.
See, that stuff is money.
But auntie, I hear what you're saying. I myself have helped some people who come to me with ailments and say, I'm tired, I'm drained, I'm sleeping. And sure enough, I start taking on the same and get the stuff on me through the telephone. What's up with that?
Yeah, because they
And he be getting it on him too.
Yeah.
What's up with
They
that?
sending it back.
Oh.
See, they ain't letting y'all cure them. They ain't taking time. They don't want to be cured.
They don't want to be cured, auntie?
That's a fun. 1,000 people go all everywhere to them people to get them people all their money and still don't get cured. Because that you got to believe.
The people don't be believing.
They don't believe. Just like you can shake my hand and my arm will feel better. And you can give me some liniment and I rub. And I stay better. But then in the long run, I'm going to have to come back to you. See, that's just like the doctor. Just like I got to go to the doctor for my blood. See, blood travel. I got to keep going. I'm going to be going the rest of my life.
So they ain't never able to just get you cured all at once.
God, the Almighty's going to cure you. Now, like, see, I ain't had them needles stuck. I ain't been sticking myself in my thumb for a year. Because I went to this doctor. You know what that man told me? He examined me. You know what he told me? Come back in 7 days. And I'm going to tell you what's wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
When I went back, he told me what was wrong. That's when I go to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can tell myself I'm losing weight. He can tell me what to go get. He said, get you some booster, drink you some this or what. Build you up. Then all of a sudden, you go back into a sickness. See, we're here, sick people, we're going to be sick.
Mm-hmm.
Until God heals us.
Mm-hmm.
See, God is the healer. Man
So
is not.
do like when
Man
you
that helps. Man can help you, but God heals you.
so when you working on the phone with these people who having ghost activity and he's seeing spirits and hauntings and stuff, I ain't gonna lie. It's been times some of the things they said they've seen or heard after working with them, it start happening to me.
Because they send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
See, just like me, you can get
Is
it.
that how they get it off of them? By sending it
They
to
can
you?
send spells.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a book, get you a book and say book of spells.
Mm-hmm.
It'll tell you about your clothes, it'll tell you about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Books of spells, it'll tell you, just like I got over there, great, like here, great health hints.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have to go to the doctor. I can look at some of the books and they tell me what to do. I can look at those books of the medical, them things I order, and they'll tell me what to take or what to do. And I don't have to go to the doctor.
Okay.
See, it's in the book. You just gotta know. You just gotta take it in. But see,
Well, now when Auntie, when these people call you and they talk to you about their hauntings and their sicknesses, and you start taking it on, how do you send the stuff back over there to them to get the stuff off of you when they are defiant and they ain't doing what you tell them to do? How you get it off of them?
All I do is pray and don't deal with them. Period. Don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to cut them off.
Mm-hmm.
Cause see, they be aiming to take your life.
Mm. They use you as a sacrifice, paying you to sacrifice yourself to get their problems straightened out.
Getting your blood, like the lady get my blood, and never did tell me what was wrong. So I started losing weight, and she would never tell me what I did.
What?
Quit going to her.
Mm-hmm.
Because the doctor already told me. He said, when you had this done, you gonna lose it or you gonna gain it.
Mm-hmm.
I waited a whole year, about 2 years since I had this thing done. I waited all this time just to drop my weight.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't stopped eating it, I ain't stopped doing that. And then all of a sudden they said it may come back and it may not. See, that's God's work. You can't fight God's work.
Well, now, Auntie,
But
what
you
about?
can pray that He can send, that the help.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
Just like when you go say your prayers, and then you can just look up sometime and ask Him to do things. And you say, "Oh, this happened." That's because He answered your prayer.
Mm-hmm.
See, we can't answer each other's prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And then now it's so much evil. Look at Trump, the incident. They didn't think it. I told them, I said, we ain't got nothing to worry about. That man is not gonna be that walking around that long doing nothing like that. I said, look at all these hungry children, all these hungry people.
Mm-hmm.
How could you take you and your wife and walk around $1 million in your pocket? You can't do that. That's God. God is the ruler.
Mm-hmm.
He letting us suffer because of something we ain't doing. We are not trusting Him. We are not obeying Him.
Okay.
See, like all them people got out of job, they want to know why. Because they're not praying. They want to buy material cars, and they want to buy this, and they want to kick us on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
And look, I'm in this hole, and they don't want me out, and then they try to keep me. It's not that they're keeping you there. It's just that you don't want to live around them because they know up and,
Mm-hmm.
you want to live in your world, not their world.
Right.
See, people have gotten besides themselves when they didn't have no jobs and this stuff. They didn't act like this.
Right.
Everybody went to church, and if they didn't go to church, they went to fishing. And if they caught some fish, they shared
And just
it with
people
you.
just got together and loved
the
each other.
devil.
Mm-hmm.
The devil is God now to a lot of them.
I see.
The devil has taken over. So
Right.
they got to turn back to God.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to make you got to turn yourself, not wait for nobody. See, Mama and them used to pray,
Mm-hmm.
and God would answer prayer. But now we gotta pray because there's so much sin.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well,
these
Auntie.
kids are killing each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're walking out in the streets and they just see drugs just took over.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't know nothing about nothing like that when we were coming up. If we went to the club and got drunk, when we come home, Mom probably whooped our butts. We
So,
knocked
so
on her door too
Auntie,
hard.
let me ask something. So, I'm glad you told me that's what's going on. So folks will turn that stuff on you that's on them and get it off of them and straighten themselves out. You dealing with it. I got you. I got you with that.
Them and
Yeah.
they
Right.
don't, they won't help. But then they go to somebody, child, don't go to her. She ain't no good.
Mm-hmm.
Go here. Go here. And then all of a sudden you start getting sick. You don't know what's wrong with you.
I see what
like
you're saying.
You had. Oh, I forgot this stuff.
Talking about that strep throat.
Uh-huh. Let me get this one.
Man, I'm telling you, with hell getting rid of that stuff. That stuff ain't nothing to play with. Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's my medicine.
That's your medicine.
Uh-huh.
See, that's come from the earth, like mix. That's a homemade, man-made.
It's made out of fruits and vegetables and stuff.
Man-made corn. That's corn and water and
fruits and vegetables.
They put alcohol in it too now.
Mm-hmm.
But see, you could dilute, because people drink alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
See, and then it mixes into a mix. See, the God has a way for us to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Medicine, like some people.
Yeah, cause Auntie, back in the day,
Long time ago, I read in this Bible where they would take a piece of stick.
Uh-huh.
And what's called wheel, and they would make a tooth where you could clean your teeth.
Uh-huh.
You remember that?
Right. See,
they don't do that no more. They got all these old toothbrushes.
So basically you said all your roots and all of that, and your roots that's stuff. What got us well and kept us well.
Because people were fixing it then so you could get well. Now the doctors is taking this out of there. He put a little bit of this. He might put a little pea in it. But see, if you fix it, you gonna put the whole thing. See?
Right.
Just like garlic, fresh garlic. So we need to eat more garlic and stuff. Like them Mexican. You can smell garlic. They
eat it all day, clean your blood out.
Clean your blood out, and they smell.
Mm-hmm. Well, Auntie, I taught you, Auntie, to cut them up. I cut them up and put them in every room.
I got them right there too.
They run off of evil too.
And they dry up.
But when mine drop, I just cut fresh one out and put it out.
Saying. And I didn't know they dry up until.
Yeah, when they dry up, you got to. When they dry up, you have to cut new ones up and put them up. If you can't smell them, then that means that they ain't working for you.
They're just like a little flower I had. Them little green with them little white blooms. Now, they stinks like. But you can put them in your house and they draw all that old out. Because I got some the other day, they look green, they grow sad, they look like onions. But they got them little blue, and you can put them in your bedroom. You ain't got to worry about no mustard, no odor, nothing. Just put them in some water, and they gonna have your house smelling with aroma to it. Now,
Auntie, okay, let me tell you about an experience I had. I told you that night when the wind was real hard. It was very peaceful. I came in the house, and I said, oh, wow. I said, I ain't going to have to use the heat today because it ain't that cold. And all of a sudden, I hear the wind go, the banging on everything, like someone was in the house and someone was jumping on the roof. And there was a woman at the front porch. She said, "Ooh." And then this cold, icy draft came through and just sat there with me.
Haints.
That's what that is.
People say they don't believe in haints. It's haints.
So
they get in cars with people. You see them, and then
you can run a spell through the wind. You can run a spell through the wind.
You can whistle.
Wind blowing real hard. You can run a spell through that. You could send something out of the house through the wind.
Yeah, you can whistle.
She said, "Ooh."
You can whistle, and it'll go all the way downtown, and you be saying, they say, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that?" And they be thinking somebody drunk, but your voice and
So that's a
travels.
spirit.
The spirit
It's a
travels.
spirit, yes.
So you feel like that spirit been sent? The whisper at the door when you heard it.
She was. Let me tell you what happened, because I was talking to somebody about it. You know, I got Mardi Gras decoration
Oh yeah.
on the front porch. Mardi Gras decoration. Mardi Gras tree put up. You know, with the masks, those little spooky masks for like,
Spooky stuff.
yeah, from Mobile down there. And so that's on my front porch. And she came and acknowledged all that stuff. Then I talked to somebody, they said, and then you was telling me about that. Said a man said on that street wasn't nothing but slaves.
Yeah, back then.
Slaves on that street where I'm at. And said you walk down there down that street right there. Said Mardi Gras was on the river.
Oh, down
They
from the house?
we have Mardi Gras in the street. They had Mardi Gras on the river. They had parades on the river. See, you don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about it.
She come from that side where the river was, and she come up there and acknowledged that wreath up there. And slightly after that, I got a headache.
Yeah.
I got a headache.
And then they cast spells on you too.
Yeah, she said, "Ooh," and she sounded like a white woman.
Well, they are the ones, the witches. They are the ones. They say they don't believe in it. They believe in it more than we do. Because I used to work with this lady, and she kept her trouble in her bosom. And then one day, I was making up the bed, and boy, she like knocked me down, get in to get that ball, whatever it was. So then, I went with some people on a bus trip. And this man went to his hog. He had a hog pen. And he would go out there to that house. He would wait, and he would pick some red balls, and ain't nothing in there but grains of sand or whatever. And
It was in a little small bag, Auntie.
He made it just like a ball, like you make a ball.
He put in a cloth.
It's in a cloth, and he sold it with some white.
They claim them as charms and trick bags and mojos.
I'm trying to tell you, Harris was overseas, and I told him to bring him home. He was going to walk that deck where that thing blew up. And I sent a watch, a Timex watch to him. And I told him, I said, keep this watch. I went down the yard with some people on the bus. And we didn't know where we were. But the people know we were from there. See, they know where you're going because they know that man. And that man went to his house. And when he came back, he said, he coming home. He said, but you ain't going to stay with him. I knew this one. See, he said, I don't care what you do. And the old white man already told me, said, when he get out of the he wasn't going to stay with me.
Well, Auntie, what was in that bag again?
I don't know. I still don't know. I still got it in there.
Let me see it.
When I got to go back. It was in my bag. I'm going to let you see it. It just balled up in the gap. You know how you sew like a ball, something in a ball? It's a red cloud. And it got big white thread.
Auntie, that's a mojo bag.
And everywhere I go, I keep on.
I just go and try to find it.
I don't throw it away.
You can't. It gonna take you a minute to find that.
See,
Auntie got a mojo bag. Don't even know it's called a mojo bag.
I don't even know what I got. That's why when I got.
Did he tell you what to do with it?
That's been years.
Now who made that again?
The man in Georgia when Harris was in the service, way back in the 80s.
How old was the man?
Kind of old man. You know, he had everybody. You know how people get in these buses like they going gambling.
Oh, he gave you that so you can gamble with it, Auntie.
He gave me that to bring Harris from overseas. Harris gonna get blowed up. And when they sent him,
did it work?
Tula Green. Oh yeah, hell it worked. Tula Greenland. That plane come and Harris said when he got down there, said the plane circled 3 times out there down the field, and said when he got out there, said he got out and kissed the ground, and he ain't been back in the service. He wants to go back. I said, if we go, don't talk to me.
Don't tell me Harris trying to go back to the service.
He was trying. He want to go now. See,
tell Harris that they don't take him at that age.
Look.
When you get up here where we at, they don't take you.
You know, they miss
oh.
You know how they.
He's slipping in the darkness.
See, I know a lot of dark stuff.
Oh, Lord. So now, Auntie, that same little bag you talking about, they claim they can make them bags for you, and you can get you a man with that bag. You can keep your man faithful with that bag. Make a man fall in love with you.
He just told me, he said, take this with you. And he said, don't touch, he ain't gonna touch your hand and he ain't gonna touch that money. You want to slide that money to him and he ain't touching it. And if he know what you be giving him. If you, he said, that's not, some more. With it, and he had people, good people all like that. And one lady had skin disease. And she had to put that oil all on and she was just itching.
And he gave her something for it.
They can do it. They got people that can do it. But see, that's why a lot of people can't keep jobs. You can make people lose jobs with all that kind of stuff.
Lord.
See, that stuff is better.
Keep folk from having babies when they trying to get pregnant.
Is real. And then when
Auntie, do we got the power?
and the young girls,
Auntie, you got the power? Do I got the power, Auntie?
the young girls now can do it. They go to these people and they get in. And you don't even know where. And when you do find out, somebody said, "Good, I'm gonna tell you something." You say, and you go and check it out.
Let me tell you something what this one girl said. She said she took and she put an egg in her vagina.
Yeah.
A black hen egg, and she kept it in her vagina for 7 days. So she came on her period. And she said she took the egg and put it in the yard of this woman's house because the woman had her man at her house. Said when she put that egg in that yard like that, so that man came right back on home.
Yeah, he came back. That's what they do.
The man came home. Up there in North Carolina.
Well, see, that's state.
See, because I guess the lady had to touch the egg. And when she went outside, she got the egg, didn't she?
She went to somebody, they told her what to do. See, that's just like me. Just like my hair can come out. Like I said, they can put something in your hair and all your hair come out. Just get bald hair, whatever.
But I told you, Auntie, did I tell you? And I think on the last session, a man told me he wanted me to make him up a serum to go in his head to grow his hair back because he was 25, all his hair was coming out.
Bald spot in the head.
Yeah, so you told me what to mix up. You told me that ingredient. I mixed it up. He put in his head, he said he was having bad nightmares and dreams. And I said, how much you put in there? He said he put quite a bit in there. I said, just put a little bit in next time. He put a little bit in his head. His hair grew. It's growing like mine. Now his hair was straight. Now his hair growing curly like mine. Now mine thin and out.
See?
Never again.
Look, you know the guy down, he was like that. And I mixed him up some stuff.
Don't tell him for the ingredient.
Vaseline. That ain't nothing but for people use that every day to breathe.
Okay.
And I told him, I said, put that in, and he ain't had nothing, and his hair was growing, disappear. And so the guy killed his hair. You remember that?
So what happened?
He was going to lay the man's wife. They but still, talk to me because they said they throw it out. Well, and he killed that boy head.
So the boy got his head cut off that would mix the stuff that had the stuff put in his head. Auntie, you done messed up some, Auntie.
I didn't know nothing about
She put that thing on.
No.
Hoodoo lady.
He was messing with it. I told Lee that later.
Don't put that thing on me. Don't put that thing on me, Auntie.
She had about 5 or 6 children. And she wanted to know since he told her, my auntie gave me some stuff to make me happy. You know what he told her?
What?
She told her she could give him some stuff from having babies. The man sent me with, I said, I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't know nothing about that.
Auntie.
I don't know about that stuff. Hey, I ain't on it.
But you know something, Auntie, you got these skilled people who can stop a woman. A woman can be pregnant and they can cause her to have an abortion.
See, she had a miscarriage like that.
But some women want the miscarriage.
And some of them are kids.
What you mean?
Whatever the baby kid, when they be having that baby, they'll die and the baby live.
Now, Auntie, I want you to talk to me about the black man that you talked about. He's marked, and if you have sex with him, and he marked.
No, they say he is something like a liver, something to do with your liver.
You say he had a white liver.
And if he mess with you, whoever the child will live, but woman will die.
But now, what if she don't have a baby? She still can die.
If he mess with her, she would die. They call it white liver. That's the old people say it. Call it something wrong with your liver.
Now, Auntie, how would you know if you dealing with a kind of man like that?
You don't know. That means it's not good to deal with men like that. Unless, just like your husband, you're going to have sex without anything. Like most of them. But most women go for men. Men have sex and don't use nothing anyway.
See now, Auntie.
See, all them series is going into your body. You don't know what he got.
Yes. Yes, generational curses. But I'm glad you're talking about this because a lot of women having sex with men and not knowing that they might be dealing with the white liver man. See what I'm saying?
That's what I'm telling you. It's a lot of women dying don't even know what's wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not no venereal disease. It's something to do with inside of your body.
Right.
Your body is sensitive.
See, his body can be attacking her body.
See what we do? We throw a hour monthly when we have our cycle.
Mm-hmm. And what? I ain't trying to cut y'all, Auntie. Ain't it a nursery rhyme talking about I'm gonna eat your liver? I'm gonna eat your liver.
I never heard that.
Y'all ain't heard that nursery rhyme when it said I'm gonna eat your liver.
See,
I'm gonna eat your liver. Something. It's a nursery
I never
rhyme
heard of
or
it.
something like that. He ate your liver. They ate his liver and he died. Something like that.
Oh,
You don't know what I'm talking about. Don't nobody know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But a lot of the old stuff they still using.
Mm-hmm.
See, and then they hand down from generation to generation.
See, back then they knew about this stuff.
And young boys is using it on them girls and say, getting them babies and say, ain't none of my baby.
So now, Auntie, if you like a man and
Using
you like a man and you your man done ran off and left you, Auntie, what you suggest the women do? Or you don't get into that kind of stuff?
Just don't be bothered.
Okay, so what about
Look
you? Can see a lot of some folks. But look, Auntie, look. A woman might want to come to you, Auntie, because her man ain't faithful and she wanted to know what she can do to get her man to come back home, ain't he?
I don't tell them that. I don't do that.
She got $700 in her hand. She said, Auntie, she said, look, I want my man to come home.
I tell you some things. I tell you something, but paying me and getting out, because I tell you, that's how I turn back on you. Find me one day up under the sofa dead.
Oh, my
Folks come
God.
back and kill you. That's how they find folks. I'm trying to tell you now. See,
So,
they get you to do all this fun.
and they said, look, they said, Auntie.
Get their money right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Auntie, they might say, I got 2 of his halves in my hand. Get my man
if I want
back.
to tell you something and you want to give me something, fine. But paying me and giving me $3,000-$4,000 to tell you something, they done already put you
Well,
out
do
to
you?
somebody.
But
know
now
what I mean?
look, like Auntie, do you believe these people? Who do you believe that these folks done put a spell on a man, and then that man go crazy and she can't get rid of him? He just will not leave. You believe in that kind of stuff?
You got something like
See,
that.
that's what they do.
Won't go
The
away.
young girls are doing it.
And that man turned out not to want to
See,
leave,
all
and
this
he
old-
almost killed her.
All this old sex and stuff, that's what doing it.
What?
Eating people's bodies. That's
So
what
now,
doing it.
look, this for the record, y'all women out there, don't let the men eat your what?
That's
What you
not
call
good.
say the word, Auntie?
Vagina. Don't say I'm eating.
No, Auntie, what's the real word?
Vagina. I
Okay.
ain't gonna say that.
That's
If
it.
they don't understand what it is,
That's it. They know what it is.
see, you don't go out there like I meet Willie and he eating, then another man he down there, and see they have threesome. Dad up here.
Well, now, Auntie, talk to me. What about the
See,
woman?
that's nasty.
What
That's-
about the
that's-
woman who she put it in his food for him to eat?
That's still nasty.
You don't recommend that, Auntie?
I don't recommend doing that. I recommend if you gonna get your man.
This woman. That Auntie, look, this woman
This
got
the way I
3
feel.
little small children under the age of 10, and he need to pay the bill. But he done jumped up. He done ran off with the other woman that he ain't got no kids by, and he done left. How is this girl gonna get her man home, Auntie?
He
Tell
got
her.
to get him home. God gonna send him back because that woman he out there running behind, she gonna mess him up. See, that's bringing a lot of men back home.
Mhm.
See, I ain't got to go get mine. And me and him been legally divorced. He'll come over. He'll come to me.
What you did to that
I ain't
man,
do
Auntie?
nothing. Cause
Auntie,
he did. He mistreated. I don't have to do.
what you put in that
nothing.
man
I
food?
don't even cook for him. I don't do none of that stuff like that. Evil stuff like that. I just tell them what God don't love them because their asses and kick them out the front door. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And then they come back. So you don't have to feed nobody and do all that. You could just be good to that man, so good. And then he's get out there running around the women, they be taking him through the dog life. He gonna come back home.
Okay.
He gonna find a way, just like they said, get on the trail away.
Right.
Jump on this and jump on that one. Like the dog, that hound,
Mm-hmm.
the hound would come back. He know what he had good. Then that's all that you know you got something good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, listen to old music. That's how them old people made it.
Okay.
Off them old songs. And then all this stuff they doing and all this and all that. Them women did all that back in the day, naked. And then it would have them strip dance, them strip halls. And no one would take their babies with their titties and their to them dance hall.
What?
Cause my sister said they go to go to the dance hall and said they used to take the children because the mama wouldn't keep them.
Mm.
See, just like if mama hadn't kept you, you'd probably been in some dance hall sitting on the floor. While she dancing, while she drinking her beer, walking around there with old raggedy dress on,
Oh,
titty hanging out.
Lord.
See, that's the way people went doing it. They didn't went naked.
What? With no clothes on? I don't think he
went
went that far. He ain't go that far back.
These movies,
Auntie.
you look at some of these
Old
old
movies.
movies.
But I know they had no shoes on their feet one half
They used to
time.
go naked, have all that, all that.
What?
See, Oprah was trying to tell us, you know, when she had that thing about when she whooped her old man.
Back at that movie, Color Purple.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
she was trying to tell us then. And that other one.
Now, Auntie, I'm gonna let you go on. Auntie, can you talk to us about how y'all back when you were a little girl? Wasn't no y'all didn't have money. Y'all just traded for items and stuff.
The hen laid eggs. You got the eggs, and you took them to the store. And if you wanted drinks and tobacco, whatever your folks send you at, they'll send us to the store, or either they would go to the store. And then the man had a book. If she couldn't pay, had a book. He would write down how much you owe. And when they got their money, they would go pay him. It was just like the rolling store.
Oh, y'all did have money.
Every now and then they had money because see people work.
I thought maybe folks didn't have money and they were just trading.
They was trade still.
Okay.
Like they had sawmill, people worked at the sawmill. They didn't get paid so like once a month or whatever. Whenever they had, and then the men's gamble then during that day. All this stuff. What they doing now is back. It's just old stuff. But they just killing now. See, that's the only thing. They didn't kill back then like that. And then they were slaves, and then they would steal your clothes, and they would wear each other clothes, and they would bathe, you know. And wash
Now you know the reason why I said that, because I was talking to my biological dad, and he was telling how, you know, he said you remember Dr. Walker. He said Dr. Walker was the doctor that signed off on all the paperwork. Midwife would deliver you.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Walker signed the papers off. You don't know Dr. Walker.
I heard talking and all this stuff. And
He was telling
they finna go back to midwives.
They already got that. He was telling me how, you know, back in the day, if you didn't have no money, the doctor would you could trade with the doctor.
Eugene, my auntie gave the man a cow. I mean the lady that called him a cow with $20, $30 back, you know, a calf or whatever. You would trade like pigs, whatever you had to pay them.
Okay.
And they would take it, you know, if they could keep it, or they would, you know.
Or they'll trade it for something else.
They'll trade. The doctor do what he wanted with it, but you could go to the doctor and you needed some medicine.
Well, so that
and
Auntie,
he would give you that medicine, even if you couldn't pay for it. But then, if you had some money and you come to that store, you would have to tell him, well, my mama says, this is for some castor oil I got. This is for some mint oil I got. Then he would take a few dollars, you know, and write it off, you know. See, they would write stuff
so
on
now, Auntie,